All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Today is Friday, April 5th, 2024, and we are back to continue our playthrough of Dishonored 2. We're on the last mission and probably about 2/3 through it, so we're going to finish it today, and then we're going to start our Techland Marathon. I'm going to go ahead and do roll call since we've got a lot of chat activity already. First of all, Mayhem, thank you for being here first and redeeming first. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Alizarin, welcome in as well. Thank you for redeeming the clickbait, or the secondary second, I should say. Mama Ara, good morning. Welcome in. I hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. Hey, Matt, welcome in. What? Techland, am I finally gonna see someone play Escape That Island? Actually, when you said that, I actually looked it up because I had never heard of it. And I guess it is. It's a little game, I guess, that is set after the events of Dead Island. It's not developed by Techland, but it is published by Deep Silver. I looked at it, I put it on my wish list, and I'm gonna take a look at it probably after stream to see if it's worth adding to the list. I've never heard of it or seen it, and I don't know of anybody who's ever played it. But if it looks interesting enough, maybe we will add it to the list. But I hope you're doing well today as well. Dr. Casper, welcome in. I'm sorry you missed the first redemption again. It says one viewer still lost the first redemption. I think the viewer count is calculated at an extreme delay. But Mayhem was here first. As soon as I hit live, she was right there to leave her lurk. I hope she's doing well. I gotta read from my other monitors since things are moving quick today. Matt, thank you for redeeming second. Rigged indeed, Mama Ara. And Crocodiles, thank you so much for the early raid. I know that the stream is about an hour late today. We had some expected, unexpected things happen today, and I'll talk about that very soon. Thank you for the raid, Rod. Welcome in, Crooked. How did your stream of Bloodborne go today? How are you progressing in that game? I think the last time that you had raided someone else who you knew that had played through Bloodborne, they said that you were basically extremely underleveled for what you were doing, so I'm kind of curious as to the progress that you've been making with it and how easy or hard or how long it's taken you to get through it. How did your stream go? Snow Leopard Sally, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for getting that shout out, Rod. I appreciate it. If anybody hasn't checked out Crocodiles, I don't know why you haven't, because you probably actually found me through him. But if you haven't, he's currently playing through all of the Assassin's Creed games with no HUD and limited map looks. He's currently up to, well, I think he just finished Assassin's Creed Origins, so that should put Odyssey up next for his no HUD challenge. And he's also doing his first playthrough of Bloodborne, as you can see here. We scroll down. Nice. Glad to know that you're doing well. Nice. Of course, appreciate the shout out. So yeah, welcome in. We're gonna be finishing up Dishonored 2 today. We're in about the last hour. Usually we chat for a little bit before we get started with the actual game, but that is the plan for today. And then after we finish Dishonored, I'm going to be starting up our Techland Marathon, starting with Dead Island 1. I've played it a bajillion times on PS3. I 100%ed it on PS3. I 100%ed it on PS4. I now have it on PC, and we're gonna start the process all over again. Although we're just doing one playthrough, I'm gonna try to fit as much of Dead Island content in as I can. So we'll start that today. Our weekend stream will be Dead Island as well. And into next week, we'll play Dead Island until we finish it. On Tuesday, I'm planning to do a guest stream with Crocotoad. He's going to be playing Dead Island with us for a day, just to kind of help me level up and get some more XP and kind of in general make the side quests go a little bit faster. Things just go a lot faster with more people, so I'm gonna have him on stream on Tuesday, and then we'll be playing Riptide. We'll be playing. I want to play the Rider White campaign. I've heard that that's good. That would be a first playthrough. Riptide would be a first playthrough. Then Dead Island comes to Steam on April 22nd. I'm going to be playing that. Not on the day that it releases, because I don't think I'll be up to that point in the marathon by then, but shortly afterwards we will. I've just heard of a game called Escape from Dead Island, which I didn't even know about, so I'm going to look into that after the stream. It shows that it's $15 on Steam, so it's clearly not a full game, but I'm just not sure what it's about, so I'm going to look into that a little bit and see if it's worth adding to the list. Avi, welcome in. Hello, hello. My day is going okay. Started out good. I got up on time today, which is good. I've been, I was really sleepy yesterday. I've had a busy week at work. I've had a rocky week. Nothing too serious though. We had our plumbing inspection today, which took a little bit longer than expected, but we're ready to go. Luckily, you know, the most important thing is that we get Dishonored 2 done today, and then whatever progress we happen to make in Dead Island is good. I'm gonna try to do that to, you know, as much as possible. Get as far as I can. It's pretty easy to advance in the main story pretty quickly. So the Dead Island games are really not, they don't really have fantastic stories. I don't expect a lot of engagement, right, from a you know, a chat standpoint, really, honestly. They're really fun to play, and I'm basically celebrating Techland this month. So I expect the Techland Marathon to take about 2 months to 3 months, with us continuing to alternate between primary and secondary games. And then at the end of next week, on Monday, April 15th, we will be starting Dishonored: Death of the Outsider. I'm hoping it'll definitely take a whole week, but probably not more than that, considering Death of the Outsider is about half the length of a typical Dishonored game. It's considered a standalone expansion. Hey, Running in Haran, welcome in. And Schillerlock, good afternoon to you over there. It's going well. We're getting a little bit of a late start today, but we'll make it. Elaine, welcome in. Sorry, Elaine, what? I'm not sure how to say your name. Correct me. Feel free to correct me if I'm saying it incorrectly, which I'm sure that I am. Haran, you just had an earthquake in the area. 4.8 magnitude earthquake in Lebanon, New Jersey, around 10:30 a.m. That city is about 88 miles from Philly. Okay, and then you felt it. Wow, in Philadelphia, huh? I wonder if my brother felt anything from that. Thought there was a problem with your house or your neighbor. Your mind went to the worst, and I thought it was a gas pipe rumbling. No, just an earthquake. Ooh. Are you guys on a Alan? Okay, cool. My brain kept looking for like where the delineation was between syllables. Capital letters tend to help with that. So sorry about that, Alan. Welcome in, Alan. That's a lot simpler to remember. Oh my goodness. Things are really stressful today? Oh no. Now you're cleaning with me as my entertainment. Nice, nice. Yep, we're gonna get to see the end of Dishonored 2. It's been long awaited. I looked, and this is like the 10th stream. This ended up being like a 40-hour playthrough. It's insane. Crazy. Brutus, welcome in. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Where am I from? I am in Indiana. So, the good old Midwest. Indiana, it's the other Ohio, or the other Illinois, because all three states are basically the same. They look about the same anyway. Over here in the US anyway. Yeah, so welcome in everybody. Yeah, it really is true, for real, Haran. Yeah, Illinois, Indiana, and even probably Iowa. They really, and Ohio, they really look about the same. I consider Ohio to be like eastern Indiana, and I consider Indiana to be like western Ohio. That's how similar they are. When you cross over from Indiana over to Ohio, you like don't even know. I mean, not that I would expect a definitive change like that, but yeah. Rod, your stream went great. Yeah, how did Unity go? You got through 3 gear sets and all the color schemes, got a few co-op missions fully done, right? Got all the artifacts, got a couple of the social club missions. Nice. What's your sync percentage overall? Does Unity give you a holistic percentage complete, or is it just broken down by category? So yeah, I apologize for being late. We ended up, we had our annual plumbing inspection done, and we found some things that we need to fix, and we've got those all scheduled out and taken care of. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but because I'm sure I'll talk about it nonstop in my Discord. But yeah, it ended up taking a little bit longer. The paperwork side of things kind of took a little bit longer to get through. That's really what took the longest, I think. So I apologize for being late. Hey, I'm in a bear suit. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Are you ready for, is everybody ready for the weekend? This is my 3-day weekend from work. So every other weekend I have to work at work, but that means I also get a 3-day weekend every other weekend from work. And today is the start of that 3-day weekend. As soon as I get done with my 3rd coffee of the day, I am switching over to beer. And I am so ready to hack and slash some zombies today. I feel I've been zombie deprived. I've been playing a lot of stealth games, a lot of. I do miss some of my shooters, and we will get there. But yeah, I'm ready to kill some zombies today. Later today, after we finish up Dishonored 2. We'll be finishing that up in about an hour, I would think. It's weird. First an earthquake, then we had the solar eclipse on the 8th. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. We've got the eclipse to worry about too. Provided that it's not cloudy that day. It's probably going to be cloudy that day. Even though, I mean, even with a cloudy day, you're going to see a pretty significant drop in the light during an eclipse, whether or not it's cloudy or not. It'll probably make it look damn near nighttime if it's cloudy, I would think. But as of right now, and it's kind of early to say, as of right now, Monday is currently partly cloudy, but that is always subject to change. You got bear suit, you got a 3-day weekend too? Oh, you're a bit sick, but you don't work, so it's a win. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be sick, I'd rather just, you know, be sick on my day off rather than having to take time off work to be sick, to where I'm not making money, but I'm also not enjoying myself. I don't like it when that happens. Oh, your total sync at the moment is 86. Okay, cool, nice. That's great progress. I would say that a lot of the stream time that you've been doing too has been showcasing gear sets as well. So, like, the content or the actual process of getting to that 86% may have taken a fraction of that time without having. There's so many different color schemes in that game. I never really. I mean, you kind of always know it. Like, you don't think of how many options there are until you have to go through all of them. Especially with so many different possible combinations. Bear suit full eclipse here on Monday too. Gotta make my fake eclipse glasses already. I actually have a pair of eclipse glasses. I went to, on Tuesday, I had a dentist appointment and they were giving them out. Like, they were literally giving out. I don't know why my dentist office had a vested interest in eclipse glasses, but I think it's because you know, they were going to. They're actually closing the office. They said they're closing the office early that day so that everybody gets a chance to see the eclipse on Monday. It's kind of crazy. Everybody's freaking out about it. I'm like, it's just going to be a regular day for me. I'm going to be at work, so. I think some of the people at my work are gonna go to the top floor of the parking garage to try to see the eclipse. I will have fun on my 3-day weekend, hell yeah. You just ordered your clip-ons from Amazon today? Heck yeah. It's gonna be cool to see. Yeah, I've never seen an eclipse before. I'm hoping I'm not, like, cleaning in the middle of a room or something when it happens. Rod, yes, spreading out the time to show them, yeah, not just like using fast travel much anymore to be able to switch through more in such a short a time. Yeah, it's true. I mean, you'll run out of content before you'll run out of time to display the different gear sets. Orion will be your first time to see it. Yeah, mine too, absolutely. Abby, you just realized you have 2 Dishonored games on Epic. Yeah, I've heard one of, I think Death of the Outsider was free. I don't know about the other 2. Probably from the weekly free game. The first one is the definitive edition. I would guess that's the first one. The second one is called Death of the Outsider. Is that the second game or a side game? Definitely gonna try them when I'm done with AC Origins. So, Dishonored, definitive edition is Dishonored 1. It contains, there's no additional content. Well, it probably contains the DLC already, which is the Knife of Dunwall DLC, and I think there's one called the Brigmore Witches, which is actually an introduction to the coven that you actually see in Dishonored 2 that we've seen, the witches that we've been dealing with that are associated with Delilah Copperspoon. They are from the Brigmore Witches coven from Dishonored 1. But that's DLC, so that's included in the Definitive Edition. And also in the Definitive Edition, you will get access to some bonus bone charms and gear that you'll get pretty much right at the beginning of the game. They'll be in your private chambers, which is the first kind of area that you get to in the game. I think it's after you visit the after you get through mission 1 and the prologue and stuff, you'll get access to some stuff to get you started. The Death of the Outsider is actually a standalone expansion, is what it's considered. It's not considered a DLC. It's not considered, but it's not I guess they don't really consider it to be a standalone game. For example, when it came out, it was only $40. It wasn't the price of a full game, because it's considered a standalone expansion. I would recommend playing Death of the Outsider after Dishonored 2 if you have access to play Dishonored 2, because that's the order we'll be playing them in. I actually really like Death of the Outsider. It's my favorite game to play from a gameplay perspective. The story is not really anything to write home about, but the gameplay is really fun and really creative. Brutus seems like more like an eye doctor thing. Yeah, I know, Brutus. Yeah, I don't know why they had access to Eclipse glasses. I don't know. No idea. Hey, Ginger Bearded one, welcome in. Good morning. I hope you're doing all right. We back to Twitch streams this week, right? Last week was YouTube because you had your son with you at home, and we're back to the Twitch streams, right? Are we back to Baldur's Gate 3? I saw that you were going to be doing Baldur's Gate 2 after you finished Baldur's Gate 3. Get back to it tonight? Awesome. Sweet. Maybe I'll see you around, huh? Bearsuit, your daughter's daycare is closed that day too. You think it's a liability or something? They don't want to be responsible for letting a bunch of kids get vision issues? I mean, it's fair. It's definitely something that kids should definitely be with their parents that day. I think I've heard that some schools are actually closing as well. Although I would think that, I mean, I guess it would be a similar liability thing. Ron, as a backup, you also have the DLC content as well to help if you need. That's true. If you need more time to display more gear pieces, that makes sense. Hey, Zareth, welcome in. Yep, the shirt I'm wearing today is my original Boktober shirt. This is it's the chicken. It's his, you know, his typical chicken branding, but he was really into. So when Phasmophobia came out, it was kind of bare bones and kind of jank, and then they did like a really big update with Phasmophobia because Phasmophobia was one of those games that just blew up when it came out. It was like a one or two developer game, and it just absolutely blew up. So it was very bare bones, and then when Phasmophobia became really, really a big hit on Twitch, Bokbasut played a lot of it. So his Boktober merch that year was based off of stuff from Phasmophobia. So you've got the book there, the camera, the little radio meter, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my Boktober shirt from 2020. Haran, absolutely. An expert on the news stated that if you look directly at the sun for seconds, it'll damage your eyes permanently. Absolutely, Haran. Yeah. Yeah, your 2020 shirt is in better condition than my 2022 Bok shirt. I have some shirts that are just, they're just really crappy quality. I don't know why. Yeah, this particular quality one is really good. All right, gotta go, but I think I'll be back later. All right, Abby, no problem. I will see you later. You've got DVD tonight, Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. Gotcha, I see. That's right. Necro Bubba's in here needing some consoling because of the scary man being in the house for so long. Yeah, we had a plumber over today, and Sweet Pea is scared to death of people he doesn't know. Like, my mom can come over now, and he's not, you know, scared out of his wits or anything. He'll actually come up to her and let her pet him and stuff, but he's really scared of, you know, anybody else that comes in the house, so. And then the plumber ended up being here for like an hour and a half or almost 2 hours at this. Well, no, it was almost 11. So yeah, he was here for like 2 hours. So I'm sure, you know, he didn't eat, drink, or sleep that entire time. You know, he was just in there huddled underneath the couch. Poor Bubba. But that means I can open my door now because it's kind of warm in here. Snow Leopard Sally, thank you for the follow and thank you for coming in with that raid. I do appreciate it. Let me open my door real quick. I had it closed because they were still in there shooting the shit when I started my stream. Hold up. All right, we back. All right, finally some air moving through here. I like the heat to be on when the door is open, but when it's closed and I'm trapped in here with this computer cranking out the heat, it gets warm in here. And then, you know, every day getting my tan from my key light. It's a streamer tanning bed in here. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Now that our awesome menu music is done here. We're on the final chapter, and we're about 2/3 through the final chapter, so the rest of this area is kind of spoilery. Not that I think that it's a really big deal as far as spoilers go. But we're gonna wrap this up, and then I'll go on a brief BRB to... I have not configured and set up Dead Island yet. I do have it downloaded, but it'll need to do its initial install and configuration for the first time. And the reason I'm doing this is because there's a special tutorial that you only see once the very first time you start up the game. I'm pretty sure that you can't even go... I know that when you start a new game, you can choose to skip the prologue, but the prologue does not include that one little tidbit of the game that you just never see again. So I'm waiting, in order to showcase the game fully, I'm going to be starting it up from scratch. So it'll probably need to do some first time configuration and setup when we first start that. Okay, recap for Chapter 9, Death to the Empress. You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. So we made it about 2/3 through. We finally made it to the actual Dunwall Tower. We're inside. Now this building is pretty big. It's like 3 or 4 stories, so we've still got lots of dialogue and stuff to get. A lot of places to explore, enemies to take care of. But yeah, I don't expect that it should take more than like an hour or an hour and a half. I was trying to see about getting dialogue from these ladies yesterday when I failed miserably, so we're gonna try something else. I think I went on this side. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. There's really no need to pick up money, but I do want to pick up anything that might have a newspaper clippings or dialogue of any sort. Alright, we've got wolfhounds. I got 8 bolts left. I'm gonna quick save here because I'm sure there's probably some witches. Hold on. I love these chandeliers. I wish I could use Domino on the wolfhounds, but I don't think I can. Alright, so we've got some ladies down here. Too far to teleport to? Teleport? Yeah. Just got another lady here. Buddy down here. She's gonna see. Dog about saw me. God damn it. I accidentally ground. And Necro's here today, so he gets to work from home today. It's absolutely worth it to kill the wolfhounds. Hold on, those are my mower people. Hold up. Alright, I gotta keep an eye out for the mower people here. They're gonna be dropping off our mower after our maintenance. I gotta go write him a check. No witches heard that? These are absolutely worth every bolt. Go over here. Not all of these witches will have dialogue, but some of them will.
Am I always the one who has to gather moss under a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
Got Clockwork Soldier.
Tap the whalebone thrice, not twice.
The machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
So I've heard Clockwork Soldiers can see behind them, but can they see above them?
Timing is everything.
Alright, these guys don't have any dialogue. I do know that there's somebody... This guy. I think you can talk to this guy. Wish I could throw a stun mine on the ground.
Commence lens refocus.
It's most important that we get dialogue. Nope. Hey, guy. Buddy.
Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I've been in here keeping quiet since this all happened.
Your secret's safe with me. What have you seen or heard?
After the coup, there was more fighting between the Duke's traitors and the members of the Watch still loyal to the old Empress. Then there was a party for Delilah, just before the Duke returned to Seconis. At some point, the Overseers staged an assault, but it went badly.
Anything else?
Apparently, Delilah's been working in the Abbey Chapel, preparing something. If you're crazy enough to want to find her, look there, or in the throne room. She and the Duke were talking about a painting.
Take care of yourself. My hope is that you won't have to hide much longer.
I hope you're right. 3 of us hid here. Genevieve got caught, then Morgan. Now it's just me.
You are the guy to talk to. Hey guy, how you doing? Welcome in. What a nice time to come into the stream. When I say there's a guy to talk to. There is a guy to talk to. Bone charm, hot cocktail. Oh my. Exploding bottles inflict damage over a wider area. Don't care. How you doing, guy? You ready for the weekend? Ready for the weekend. This is my 3-day weekend. Look at all my goodies. Huh. These people all in a row. Who are these people? I guess we'll find out when we get there. Okay, that part's done. We got that dialogue. Vacation starts on Monday. Are you doing anything for it? Are you going anywhere? Got another Delilah painting. Alright, talk to me.
I thought you, of all people, would understand. Those nights as a girl in the Hound Pit's pub. Didn't you dream of getting this crown back? It was stolen from me first. Even before you came into the world.
There's suffering across the face of the world, but I was born under rare stars. I know I'm far luckier than most, Delilah. None of that excuses the destruction in your wake.
You're visiting a friend for a gamer weekend. Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC? Oh my. Lions, tigers, and bears. Lions, tigers, and bear suits. Oh my. Alright, there's no way out of this hall without going up. Alright, what else do we have? This was the witch on the other side of the room. So they don't have anything to say. I think if there's no witches down here, I would like to set a stun mine. I wish I could throw them on the ground, but guess I'll wait until he walks and then...
Playback for combat protocols. Machine is over.
Hey, nobody heard that? Oh. Yep. Now all of them are minding their business. Nice that he was all by himself. You make hamburgers and drink the good beer. Are you bringing the good tea? Having a good beer later. I can't wait. It's been a hell of a week. But of course, I feel like I say that every week. I feel like I say that literally every week. I don't think things can get any worse. And then they do. Right?
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
So in Dishonored 1, this is where there was an overseer and a wolfhound, and the overseer was reading the scriptures. This is now a place for Delilah to do her paintings. Isn't that like the ultimate, like, shitting on a religion? Like, I know that this religion doesn't like occult stuff, so I'm gonna put occult stuff right on top of it. Alright, here's where the magic happens. This is where you can do a non-lethal takedown, I think, of Delilah. You have to concoct a very particular... Well, you have to concoct this whether you need to do this or not. You need to be able to hurt Delilah, and the only way to do that is to finish the painting or pervert the painting that she's doing, which which basically creates a portal to another area. And in order to get that, I need to find the ingredients to make a particular poultice, which this explains. Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse, ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt, aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me. Oh my.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it.
Let's see, the tea is already there. You made sure they have 10 different kinds of tea available. Having tea is so automatic to me, I don't even count it. For this is preparations, I'm not surprised. It's not something that you would typically find at a party or get together here anyway. Tea is something I would think that, you know, tea is something that it's either so commonplace that just you always have it, or you just drink it on occasion. I'm one of those drink it on occasion people. I never have any in my house or ready to consume. Well, I mean, I guess I do. I have tea bags in there, but I never just like randomly think to make tea. Hey, Hypnotic Phantom, that's the issue. When you say that, the universe takes it as a challenge. It really does. I kind of put it as, you know, no good deed goes unpunished. You're having Assam tea right now. What is it? What has it got in it? What does it taste like? So there's the algae.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
I picked up that, and then there's something else to pick up. There's the skull. There's something else that's not readily apparent. Alright, place the skull there. Oh, I picked up the thing and I put it there. There's something else I need. If I find it. Show me the glowy things. Got it. Pigment. That's what I was missing. It's the pigment. Right? Oh. And just like that, we created a corrupt rune. Magic. Alright, so we have the means to take care of Delilah. We also have an audiograph to listen to. Let's see, it's Indian black tea. Has a strong malt taste. Gotcha. I have black tea at home, but I don't know. It's just called black tea. I don't know what it's just empty. It doesn't have any particular flavor to it.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
All proper and bad. The Assam tastes good with a little bit of sugar and cream. But right now, you just had the tea. Yeah, we had sugar to, like, all the teas, I think. Some people drink unsweetened tea, and I'm like, you love flavored teas among black and green. Necro did have me. I did try mint tea, thanks to Necro, because he drinks it for like sore throat related stuff, I guess. And I like that. I now prefer that to regular black tea. Now black tea tastes like dirt after that. I wanted to learn how the English make their tea. Yeah, they're the ones that kind of set the example. They're like the English are the professionals, is what we've heard, is what we've been told all of our lives, right? Alright, be good. Quick save.
This world.
Sorry, madam. I was never taught the right and proper ways of the aristocracy.
We don't tolerate your kind here in Dunwall Tower. Only the finest among the gentlefolk dine at this banquet table. And sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
You two street tramps wouldn't know proper etiquette if it bit you in the ass.
Such vulgar language. I'm shocked.
Yes. If I faint, one of you could be kind and catch me before I bag my head on the polished boards of this well-crafted floor.
Anna, what is etiquette really? Another form of control. Just a choke chain around our pretty necks.
Now, there's where your ignorance shows. Etiquette is a weapon, a source of power for those who know how to wield it.
No wonder this place is so gloomy with dinner conversation like this. Why don't we change the subject and discuss something more pleasant, like lawn tennis or embroidery?
I need more wine.
Are they pretending to be good in etiquette?
Okay, trigger. Ration grid. The machine has entered combat.
Good night. Anybody else hear that? Anybody at all? We're good. Safe. They say Americans make it wrong. Yeah, I mean, in comparison, probably. I mean, that's where it just kind of becomes American tea or not American tea. We don't make it wrong, we just make it different, right? So before these guys, any of them have anything interesting? I think it's just food. Nope. Nope, just food. Took care of the clockwork soldier. Man, this stuff goes so much smoother when you don't have to worry about being sneaky. I mean, I get my dialogue and then I kill everyone in the room. Rinse and repeat. Alright, I've got a lot of places to go off here. This place should look familiar to you, though. Because this is Dunwall Tower. It's the same layout. This is the same layout from Dishonored 1. So, even though it looks trashed, it's technically still the same layout. I'm gonna blow out all your candles, you bitch. No candles for you. Alright, we've got another Delilah statue. Yeah, different. You do drink a lot of tea. I mean, I used to drink a lot more tea. We used to make it by the pitcher at least 1 or 2 every single day for the household. Americans use the C, that's why. I see you. I see what you did. Alright, another statue.
You've grown so wise, young niece. But remember, you're a woman with power. Someone will always try to shut you up or burn you to cinders.
Burning to cinders. I think that's just a witch thing, yeah.
Idling. Commence lens refocus.
You could be a male witch, right? There's male witches. Right? Alright, I got another stun mine with your name on it. But I don't want to risk seeing any dialogue.
This playback after the final field test.
Need to see if there's any which is I need to take into consideration. Well, the best way to find out is to quick save and try it and see what happens.
The machine has completed another full instruction set. Okay, trigger exploration bridge.
Fully upgraded stun mines are so good against these guys. Alright, nobody heard that? Playing on easy. This is what happens when you play on easy. The game is fun. Alright, this was the kitchen area. What else we got? Alright, this hallway is done. Aimed people. Why are you so mean? Alright, security room is this way. Remember this because there's a little bathroom over here. Oh no, somebody's got a note on them. Invitation from Her Majesty Empress Delilah Caldwin. To the Duchess Lucille Clothilda. I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence, offering me fealty and officially denouncing the murderous Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me for a dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring and gravy, and some of those unusual Morlean clams that thrive only in brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I am eager to show how I feel towards one who is so quick to change allegiance. Empress Delilah Caldwin. And this was her prize. Died on the shitter. Died on the shitter. Alright, I am out of stun mines, so I've got to deal with this guy directly. Or I could rewire him. Alright, he's rewired now. Why are they not making any sounds? Well, I don't think this is gonna work.
Execution of foe.
So if you rewire them, you get to see how they sound against other enemies. The thing is that I don't want them to ruin my dialogue, so I'm gonna have to reload the game. Rewiring is not going to work. I thought that I could temporarily rewire them just to get around them, but they were close to other enemies. So instead, I'm going to go above. See if I can collect some dialogue first.
There's room for another of us to become her favorite. We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh's mind turned to mush, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
Another indicator of your choices in the game. Jindosh's brain turned to mush. Amazing. The projection. Yep. That's what we do. It's just what we do.
Take this
Yeah.
opportunity to backcharge second coil.
That's what happens to people who change allegiance so quickly. All right. What other dialogue do we have? I know we have some locker rooms over here. Got another set of witches over here that probably have dialogue. And teleport into this room and see if there's anything there. I don't want to kill them yet. Because if there's other people around here, I don't want to aggro them.
I adore the sound they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, that belonged to Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Nice effects. Definitely gross. Alright, got that dialogue. Save. Anything else around here? Oh, I'll take some bolts. Alright, these guys have been dealt with. That goes into the bathroom over there. We don't need to go that way.
Mistress, I'm
Your most devoted servant. Okay, what else do we have? This goes on the other side. I squeeze through there. I think it wants me to. I go up.
How many days to the next red moon? Let's see. It was 6. 3?
2 years. Dropped bone charm. Alright, here's the basement. So this is the part where you can be discovered or get yourself into a sticky situation from a detection standpoint. Because after you interact with the elevator down here, witches spawn and come into the basement. So they put you at a disadvantage. Let's get this dialogue here. This is the main hall. Okay, this is not where I thought it was. I don't want to interact with the overseer because it will activate the witches. Go and kill everything Predator style. Almost. I gotta make sure I've got everything first. Alright, there were witches in there. Couldn't see through the doors. Through the wood. So I think I should need to kill these witches before I do that. Alright, I will go ahead and take care of them then. Here. Here. Can't go up. Now I should be able to get up here. Oh boy, I missed.
Huh?
I missed. I got their dialogue already, it should be fine, but I just want to be sure because I don't remember what's on the other side. There we go.
When you're scared.
Got one. Ah, okay, these were the witches on the other side of this bar. Okay. So just one. Okay. By me. Oosh. They've already had their conversation, so we're safe. This is the main. Hold on, guys. I gotta use the restroom and check for the mower people. Poor guy's not here yet. Sorry, I had to check because I almost forgot that they were coming. They're still not here, so I still gotta keep an ear out. You don't need the Arnold accent, even though killing everyone Predator style. I have to take my son back, but I'll bring you back up once I've returned. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't see that message until too late, ginger-bearded one. We will see you when you return. Alright. One more hallway here, and then this leads back to the main hallway. No chandeliers here. So I guess I'll just have to by ear. Okay, these were where all the... okay. Which is... an empty room? Impossible. Hey, Abby, welcome back. I'm gonna have to do another sweep of this area because I don't remember where I am. Okay, this is the front hallway. We've gotten all the dialogue here. This door is blocked. Why for you blocked? Can I get behind it? He's out, so I know where I've been. I'm here, but I'm gonna probably have to suddenly go check my door. No stun mines? I think I need one more. So there's the blocked door. Okay, this leads back out to the hallway. Alright, I know where I am. First floor secured. Gonna watch the stream while doing some leveling. Preparing for the third act. Oh shit. Making good progress on that. Quick progress even. Although I know you were playing some offline, I'm sure. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and see if activating the Overseer will activate the witches again, because I think we're clear to fight them.
High Overseer.
Dispelled. What, one wolfhound? Is that all? Clumsy assassin. This is a corrupt one. Brief invisibility after choking or assassinating. You are louder when making noise and more visible when leaning. No thanks. And... yeah. Assassin's Fortune. Bolt packs have a slight chance of containing +1 crossbow bolt. I do like that, but it's not necessary. Did it activate these guys up here? Man, make me reload my save. I don't think they had dialogue anyway, but... why would they not know where I was? Oh, it only leads here. Shadow Walk reminds me of, like, mimics in their other form. Oh, I guess it did end up taking me there. I just missed the whalebone earlier. She have a heart to talk to? She does.
Do you think she'd be pleased with what you'd become?
Yeah, it's filled with Delilah's words now, though. Kind of surprised me how fast you can get through. There they are.
I'll paint my nails with your blood. No way. Ready your thorns.
Wait. Wanna fight about it?
Be on your guard, sister. Even you and Where did you steal it?
I never get to use my pistol. How about an explosive bullet for you? How about an explosive bullet? Does that sound like fun? We good? Surprise, motherfucker! Oh no, I killed myself. Oh shit, I didn't. I lived. I lived. I should have died. Hold on, I gotta check again. Okay, guys, I think the craziness for the day is over. I wasn't expecting them to drop off the mower today. I'm happy that they did. But Necro was in a meeting, and I needed his keys, and it took forever. And then, I don't know, everything took forever, sorry. We're back. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. All right, let's go ahead and I think we have everything we need here. And thanks for the welcome back, Schiller and Abby. All right, finally. Okay, we went through here, and I can finally take this guy down. I'm just gonna use a sticky grenade. Oh well, I thought so.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Bitch, I'm fucking busy. Alright. We have exploded. We have officially exploded. The Clockwork Soldier this time. Blame Necro. I do. He's got so many meetings all the time, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be like, you know, he works in IT security, so I'm not supposed to be listening in on his conversations or try to listen to what he's doing at work because it could be confidential. And I'm like, but I really need these keys. He's in there in a conference call in a meeting. Just like, but this is time sensitive. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you. You know this. You know I hate to interrupt you. But this is time sensitive right now. I don't need any more powers. I don't have anything else I need. Necro's fault emote. When I know you have a Thomas's fault emote, so I should have a Necro's fault emote. That's the way that works, right? Alright, we gotta get the security room running. This is the part that I was saying that if you activate this elevator or this security area, then you'll be stuck in here listening to some witches talk. So we're gonna try to stay out of sight. Fill up an old whale oil tank. Oh, I did it backwards. Get a whale oil tank. Fill it up. Yeah, exactly, Zareth. Alright, I'm gonna create a quick save. That in there.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Hope it's not your mistress, it's me.
The rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
You should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
The dead metal things. How metal? Let them get out of aggroed state. Hi, bub. Hi, scaredy cat. What you doing? Today's been a scary day, hasn't it? All right.
You're not wanted here.
All right. Done and done. This, like something that was readable. All right, so now we can take the elevator up to Delilah's place. I want to make sure I've got everything. I think we've got all the dialogue that we need. Quick save. All right, game, speak up now or forever hold your peace, or we're finishing this game without you. Just food. Just food. A hallway. I'm looking at that game. This is where the dumbwaiter was. Our way back to the elevator. Yep, okay, we've gone full circle. back to the elevator. Wait. I forget. God damn it. I forgot a bone charm somewhere. Hold on. We remember our sovereigns. Ehorn Jacob, that was Jessamine's father. We've got Jessamine, 1825 to 1837. That was when she reigned. I'm like, there's no way that would have made her 12 years old. No, she had a 12-year reign. Well, that's pretty impressive. And then Emily Colden, 1837 to an unknown time. Alright, let's go get this last bone charm, I guess. I either forgot it or it's in a place that I can't get to right yet. It's actually, the bone charm is honestly probably upward to... Actually, no, I didn't go up here. Alright. I haven't been here. Have I? Wait, no, there's a... No, I've been here. Okay. I just didn't keep track of where I had been and hadn't been in there. Yeah. Oh, this is where the secret room is. Shut. We haven't been through this hallway. I know this because this is where the super secret thing is that we want to make sure that we get through, or get to. This was Tobias's offices, I think.
You're not one of...
I don't care. You would have had dialogue, we would have heard it by now. Mary Cade's diary. The high and mighty overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on his face as she vanquished Emily and the false and her Sarkonan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart. Watching him beat a frantic retreat, knowing he'd return with others of his bloviating sect, knowing that they would fall before us, it was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunwall and Karnaca are ours. Soon too shall the oracular sisters, and when my mistress finishes her painting, we will all own the empire. Mary Kate. I know, I thought about Rod's delicious emote. Oh shit, I didn't see what the name of it was. Damn it, did anybody see what the name of it was? All this time and they still haven't changed it to where, like, when you get a new bone charm, it either opens up and goes directly to that bone charm, or at least puts like a little asterisk next to it to show which one is new. Shadow Walk lasts longer. I had that one. I don't remember which one it was, unfortunately. Sorry. I probably wasn't gonna use it anyway, truth be told. He's dead. It's the main hall. Yeah, in Dishonored 1, this was the hallway where the overseer was walking with a wolfhound, and and playing the music box. This was General Tobias's office. Leader of the guards. What do we got in here?
Mary Kate, what's this then? Did you grow up in the country, dear? Out in the sticks? It's an audiograph machine. But what's it for? It enables important people to record their voices. A prince's order for war, a matron's business instructions, or a lover's hungry words dripping with honey. Even the final thoughts of one lost in despair before jumping from a bridge.
So now my voice will live on, even after I'm dead and gone.
Yep. Wow, nice introduction to the audiograph at the end of the game. Appreciate that. Yeah, this place is clearly a wreck. We did get the, got the bone charm. And this is the door that leads to the Lord Regent's area. We've already been here. We were here in yesterday's stream. Need anything? The Royal Protector's Chambers. I remember because I was trying to sit here and listen in on the conversations in this room. And I couldn't because I was afraid that I would get immolated by the fire. Now we can just freely roam everywhere. Come on, Dark Vision, work with me here. Okay. I don't remember if we explored this area yesterday. This piano, no. This is where those two witches were. We already tried to get their dialogue, so they didn't have any. It's all good. Wrapping up the rest of the map here. And then finally, I will check the super secret area. Super secret area, which was where Jessamine's hidden audiograph was, is here. This is still activatable in Dishonored 2, even though it's hard to tell. There's a super secret location here. I don't know if this game tells you about it, but if you've played the first one, you will find it in the first one as well. Jessamine's inner chambers.
Mother's old secret chamber is connected to my safe room, which leads up to the throne room.
Candicean crosswinds, that's money. Nothing to read or anything here. So does this leads to the throne? Oh, okay. So we don't actually have to use the old elevator. Let's look at where this goes and then we'll go from there. This door was not here in Dishonored 1. This takes me to the area where Jessamine or Delilah is, then I'll go the other way. I just want to see the differences or show the differences. Right.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Fight me.
Is this Ramsey?
Yeah, this is definitely the more interesting way to go. So, this is the room that we locked Ramsey in Chapter 1, in Mission 1. We just knocked him unconscious and left him here because if you come back here, he's actually turned to stone. Ramsey's improvised diary. I trust I'll only be locked away here for a short time. I intend to record my thoughts for during a confinement. A gentleman must find ways to keep his mind alert. Additionally, one should engage in strenuous exercise to retain vigor. Therefore, I have performed a dozen lunge-style exertions for my legs, feeling quite revitalized. Day 4. I'm frustrated to have been left here for so long, though it is understandable. Duke Abel and Delilah have just acquired the throne and have many urgent tasks to perform. I hope I'm not forgotten amidst their other duties, but how could they forget me? It was I who tipped the scales in their favor. 10 squats performed today. Day 7. If I'm meant to be humbled by this imprisonment, then let it be known I am humbled. Perhaps my role was not so important, yet I did play a part, and I hope to continue to be of service. Marched in place. Day 12. Have they no pity? The briefest audience. That's all I ask. Empress Delilah, Duke Abel, I will grovel before you. I beg you. Don't you want to see your Ramsey crouch and snivel? I am ready. Sucker. You won't see that if you kill him at the beginning of the game. That's why I find that the non-lethal takedowns are so much more interesting. They're so much more interesting than the alternative. Got a Mrs. Pilsen doll. I think that's the collectible that would show up on the ship for this chapter. Alright. Things still here. I took the boat. The Samuel boat. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with going this way. Right, done. Save. Well, well, well. And this is the beginning of the game. This is the area that you climbed in through the window in Mission 1. You're back, you made it back to the tower. This is where you did your baby's first takedown. Assassin's first takedown, right here. Oh, the memories, guys. That was so, like, 10 streams ago. This was where Corvo had left the audiograph that we listened to. Thing of value here. Into the throne room. I love reading that letter about Mortimer Ramsay begging for a morsel of the new leader's time, showing that, you know, the leaders just hadn't intended on taking advantage of everybody that helped them get to where they are. Yeah, it's all changed now. All changed. Alright, let's head back down. Place is all wrecked. We've got Delilah. We've got a Delilah. We ready? I think there's a gimmick for this. However, we're not gonna get the non-lethal ending this time. Use the heart against her. Go. Surprise, motherfucker! What's going on?
My spirit returns to the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
So if you come in here through the elevator, you come in through this way, and they spot you right away because they're literally facing the throne. But this is where you would normally go with the elevator. Got access to this area out here, outside of Dunwall Tower. We'll take a look around. Come on, Dark Vision, hurry up. Surprise, motherfucker! Exactly. We were just like, here, take this complimentary spirit of ours. Got a note? Banners fit for an empress. Sweetest Delilah, I've had banners fabricated depicting your lovely face, made of the finest materials. Now they grace the streets in Karnaca, each costing in silk and dye what a common family makes in 3 years. Sorry, I decided to add that. Whenever my people look up, it is your majestic face and piercing eyes they see. I want them to remember who guides their lives. The great statue I've commissioned in your exact likeness is nearly ready in the Grand Palace. As my eyes rove along the curves of your body molded in silver, I swear I find myself swelling with excitement. Sometimes I imagine climbing up until my face is pressed against those cold metal breasts. If only you will bring it to life, finding my bedchamber as I sleep. I shudder thinking about awaking in that silver embrace, knowing that it is you, holding me from afar, from your own bed in Dunwall Tower. I miss you dearly, my Delilah, my lover from the past. I'm sending some of the banners to the capital so that they can warm the lonely streets of Dunwall. When you see them, may they remind you of our love. Yours forever, Luca. So yeah, if you don't look around, you could miss that. Finding out that Duke Luca Abel and Delilah were former lovers. Hypnotic. Yeah, hypnotic. Didn't even think of that. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Dunwall Tower? I'm 1,000 miles away. Yeah, I can't think of the exact lyrics right now, but yeah, the Dunwall Tower part threw me off. Alright, so I think let's go back into the tower interior and get the rest of the area where the elevator goes really quick. I like that song quite a bit too. So this is where the elevator takes you if you take the alternate path. There's some bullets. Wire tool. Yep, we've already been to where the bottom of the elevator is, so this is where it would take you. But if you go the other way and use the secret entrance, then you get the drop on her so she doesn't see you. So that's a really good way to do the node detection or the ghost section of this part. So, yeah. Alright, let's go do the final Delilah boss fight here. And wrap up this Dishonored playthrough. We're gonna place the corrupt rune. And this should ruin her. Ruined.
Father?
Got Corvo here, waiting ever patiently since the beginning of the game for us to save him. Definitely gross, for sure, Gasper.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Everybody frozen in stone, prepared to do her bidding. Prepared to do her bidding. So, one of the easiest ways to take care of this part, do a quick save in case I fuck it up, is to just, instead of going to face Delilah, you just come over here. And you're just like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this boss fight at all. You know, that's just, fighting, it's just not in my nature. I'm more of a peaceful soul. I like to kind of handle all of my transgressions peacefully, without anybody dying, except for Delilah.
You won't mind one more unfairness, will you, Delilah?
So you can choose to save Corvo or just take the throne. You can just be like, you know what? I want Corvo to just be forever memorialized in stone. In Dishonored 1, you had a similar option. If you were doing a high chaos playthrough, there's two bad endings in Dishonored 1. One, you get the bad ending because you have high chaos, and you get the bad ending because you're a terrible person and you deserve it. But you can be an even worse person. You can fail to save Emily Caldwin in Dishonored 1. In Dishonored 2, you can fail to save Corvo or Emily, depending on who you choose at the beginning of the game. So we are going to create a manual save. We're gonna get the bad ending. And then we're gonna reload a save and get the bad ending a different way. Let's get the bad ending. What do you think we should do? Should we get the good bad ending first, or the bad ending? There's only gonna be probably a slight difference. I actually don't know exactly what the difference is. I think we should go for the bad ending. Bad ending for like the final ending. For the final ending or the first ending? I think we should do it for the final ending. The bad ending. All right, we'll end on the not so bad ending, and then we'll do the bad ending. Hold on, my stream buffered for a second. Did it buffer for anybody else? I don't know. I saw a weird thing. Sorry, guys.
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
Finish the game is ending. Saved your last known family member. There's an achievement for that. Get all the runes, the outsider shrines, all the bone charms. I missed less than 100 coins, and I got everything else. I searched Megan Foster's cabin, so I got the last 2 bone charms there. We reached the Royal Protector's chambers within Dunwall Tower. Rescued Corvo, and robbed the black market. Hey Babs, welcome in. Complete the game in high chaos. We have done. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're getting the good bad ending where you save Corvo, and then I'm gonna be reloading a save and getting the bad ending where you don't save Corvo. So welcome in, Babs. I hope your errands went well. Let's go.
And so a man born with the face of the Duke quietly slipped into Karnaga's highest seat, enjoying all the pleasures of the Grand Palace. No one noticed the change, and if they did, they didn't dare mention it. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power and was smashed, their disastrous coup brought to an end. The rightful Empress once again seized her throne, and so it was that Emily the Vengeful rooted out the last of those who had betrayed her and ruled over her empire with her legendary father, Corvo Attano, standing by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov lit the fires of industry, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Alright, so these are the Lion Studio for Arcane Studios. We'll get to hear this song, this full song, but we're gonna redo the ending here. We're gonna listen to the credits music. It's the same band that sings the songs throughout the game. There's actually a band that you can follow along. They sing the songs of Sarkonos. And we will hear that ending. We got the good bad ending where we saved Corvo but still took the throne and killed Delilah. So we're gonna reload that save. Our manual save here, 12:41 p.m. We're gonna reload. We're going to leave Corvo frozen in stone, and we're gonna get the other ending. The bad ending, we've been calling it. So we're not going to save Corvo, we're gonna get the bad ending and see what it looks like here. It's gonna be really similar, but you know, like maybe 1 or 2 lines changed, we'll see. Yeah, and then we'll listen to the credits music until it gets quiet, okay?
And so a man born with the face of the Duke quietly slipped into Karnaka's highest seat, enjoying all the pleasures of the Grand Palace. No one noticed the change, and if they did, they didn't dare mention it. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power and was smashed. Their disastrous coup brought to an end by the true Empress. And thus Emily the Butcher took back her empire and executed her enemies, her father standing in silence beside her throne for all her years and beyond. In his day, Anton Sokolov lit the fires of industry, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the Empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Culero when you were the only one.
On the streets of Karnaka, I met you long ago, when the sea was still peaceful and the bay seemed to glow.
We danced and sang until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled. the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun.
And the grapes from Calero are withered and finely done.
Now we cower in the alleys of streets where we did stroll, while the Duke claims our riches and his firing squads patrol. We run and hide until the evening ships sail. When the night is black, only then we exhale. So meet me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes. We'll slip on to a whaler, and maybe we'll escape.
Alright, we are past the good music, so we're gonna head back to the main menu, guys. Thank you guys for joining me for Dishonored 2 today. For anybody who is here for the stealth game content, you are free to leave. For anybody who's here for the Techland Marathon that's coming up that I didn't create a button for, I created a command but not a button. I will do that on my break. We'll be doing a Techland Marathon. This is the new primary game that replaced the Assassin's Creed series. That will start today. I'm gonna take a break and switch games. It is a game that I've got to start up for the first time on PC, so it'll probably need to do some configuring and whatnot, but there's a special pre-prologue, I think, that you only see at the very beginning of the game. You only see it once. Even when you do a new game and you choose not to skip the prologue, it doesn't include that little bit. I remember that on Dead Island on PS1 and or PS3 and PS4. So so yeah, we'll be starting that, and I want to capture that on the stream. So wait, no Death of the Outsider? Death of the Outsider, we will be playing Death of the Outsider, but not until Monday, April 15th. We played Dishonored 2, we played it all last week, and then I only need like a day or two to finish it up. We just finished it, so we're actually getting ready to switch games, Kuro. We just got done with Dishonored 2. I figured it would take an hour and a half, and I was about right. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, so we're getting ready to switch over to Dead Island. Which I know, like I said, it's not the most engaging story. Dead Island 1, and I'm assuming Dead Island 2 will probably be nothing major to write home about in terms of story. But it's really fun to play, and we're doing a Techland Marathon because we're celebrating Dead Island 2 coming to Steam. It's been an Epic exclusive for the past year, and it comes to Steam on Monday, April 22nd, and even though we're not going to be able to play it on day one because of scheduling issues, we're playing through all of the Techland zombie games that I like. So Dead Island 1, we'll be doing my first playthrough of the Rider White campaign, if I can figure out how to get it to work. Dying Light, I'm sorry, not Dying Light, Dead Island 1, Dead Island Riptide, the Rider White campaign. I think the Rider White campaign comes first. And then Dead Island 2, and then we're gonna do Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. So I expect that to probably take 2 to 3 months, especially with us switching back and forth between primary and secondary games. So while we finish Dishonored this week, and we're doing Techland games today, this weekend, and all next week, Death of the Outsider will be all the week of April 15th through the 19th. I don't expect to get completely through the game. It'll probably need an extra day or two. So I don't expect to get it done in a week, but we'll see how it goes. Dead Island had good commercial trailers. It did. That's true. Yeah, it's a really fun game to play. They're all of them are fun games to play. Everything that I mentioned is fun to play. It's just whether or not it has an interesting story to even speak of. But so that's gonna be it for Dishonored 2. Thanks for the GGs on completing the game, Rod. I know that you were avoiding spoilers, so I appreciate you being here and appreciate the GGs. Thank you very much. I'm gonna switch over to a starting soon screen, or not a starting soon, but a switching game scene while I get Twitch set up. I gotta get some OBS things changed. I've gotta get ready to start the game up for the first time, which I'm probably gonna do on stream because, like I said, there's a special pre-prologue that you only see once when you first start the game for the first time that I'd like to see. I haven't seen it since I played Dead Island on the PS4 when I played the definitive edition. So it's been a long time since I've even seen it. Yeah. No worries. Enjoy your break. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the GGs as well, Babs. The Crown Killer will not strike again, unfortunately. Yep. That channel points redemption will be disappearing in between now and Dead Island. So get your Crown Killer strikes again in before it disappears. One last one. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, give me a minute here to take a break and get things switched over, and I will see you guys soon. Let me see if I have a button for that. I know I have a scene for that, but do I have a button for that? Switch games, I do.